Good day, everybody. How are you all? Today, we are going to talk about binomial probability distribution. So, without further ado, I'll share my screen with you. When a patient calls the medical advice line claiming to have flu, the chance that he or she truly has the flu is only about 4%. Period. Of the next 25 patients calling in claiming to have flu, we are interested in how many actually have the flu. Part A. Define the random variable x and list the possible values of x. Part B. State the distribution of x. Part C. Find the probability that at least 4 of the 25 patients actually have the flu. Part D. Of the 25 patients calling in, on the average, how many do you expect to have the flu actually? What is the standard deviation of X? So let's get started. So solution. Define the random variable X. Random variable X is number of people out of 25. So we are doing part A. Number of people out of 25 calling in, out of 25 calling in to the medical advice line. People who actually have the flu. So 25 people are calling it, not all of them have the flu. So X is the number of people out of 25 who actually have the flu. What are the possible values of X? X will be 0. That means nobody has the flu out of 25, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and continue this way up to 25, which means 25 out of 25 people have the flu. So the lowest value is 0, highest value is 25. We are increasing by 1 each time, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, etc. Okay, X is the number of people out of 25 who actually have the flu. So that is the answer for part A. Part B, state the distribution of X. So this is a binomial distribution. Why? This is a binomial distribution. Question is why? Because there are two outcomes. Because there are two possible outcomes. Possible outcomes. What are the two possible outcomes? One, have the flu. Or two, the second outcome possible is do not have the flu. Because there are two outcomes, this is a binomial distribution. Do not have the flu, okay? And we are interested in the probability distribution of X, where X is the number of people out of 25 calling in who have the flu, okay? Also, it is given to us that probability P is probability of success, that is having a flu, probability of having a flu. In this case, having a flu is success. is 4%. We have to convert that 4% to a decimal, which is equal to 0.04. So probability of success is 0.04. Okay. So next we will create a little bit space for us. Okay. So part C, it asks, find the probability that at least 4 of the 25 patients calling in actually have the flu. So at least means the lowest value is 4. Lowest value is 4. It can be greater than 4, but the lowest value is 4. This is identical to probability of at least the lowest value being 4, which means P4 plus P5 probability of 4 people having the flu plus probability of 5 people having the flu plus probability of 6 people having the flu plus dash 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 up to 25 out of 25 having the flu. So this is a long process. We have to find each probability, add them up. The other way of finding out the probability of at least 4 is to think of the complement event. Complement of at least 4. Complement I should say, event of at least 4 is equal to what? At most 3. That is just the opposite of at least 4. Remember, at least 4 means 4 is the lowest number, starting from 4 up to 25. So what is the complement or opposite of at least 4? Is at most 3. That means it is probability of at least 4 or is equal to, I'm using the law of complements in probability, 1 minus probability of complement of at least 4. At least 4. Okay, here I'm using law of complements. Probability law or probability rule of complements. That means probability of at least 4 is 1 minus probability of complement of at least 4, which is equal to 1 minus probability of x less equal to 3. Okay. Oh, getting a few more space for us. Okay. Okay. So this we will do in our calculator, which is 1 minus probability of, so everything in parentheses, 0 plus probability of 1 plus probability of 2 plus probability of 3. Okay, because from 0 to 3, the complement of at least 4. So 1 minus some of these probabilities. Now in TI-84 calculator, there's a function to calculate all this probability from 0 to 4. This is called binomial CDF. C stands for cumulative distribution function. It is used when we add from 0 up to a certain number. Here we are adding from the probabilities from 0 to 3. Okay, so 0 to 3, this is 3. Okay, so how do we do that? The way we ordered the we entered the information in the calculator is N, P, and X, X being the last number. So this is equal to 1 minus binomial cumulative distribution. Again, CDF is used when we add from 0 up to a certain number. Here we are interested in adding from 0 to 3. So my N total number of patients is 25 My probability of success is 0.04 and my x is 3. I'm adding from 0 to 3. So how do I do it in the calculator? So in my calculator TI-84, I type 1, then minus, then press the second key on the top left, and verse. Verse is the in the third row from the top. So second 1 minus second verse, and then you scroll down to binom CDF, not binom PDF, because we are doing the cumulative, because we are adding from 0 to 3. So when you see binom CDF on your calculator screen, press enter. Okay, number of trials is n, is 25. Probability of success, small p, is 0.04. My x value, I'm adding from 0 to 3. Okay, so okay, 0 to 3. Okay, so x value, the last value is 3. And then I hit paste, bring the cursor down on paste and hit enter and enter. And the answer is over here 0.01652 or 0.0165. So there is a 1.6% chance that at least 4 out of 25 will have really the flu. Okay, so at least 4 means 4 and above. We use the law or rule of complements, which is 1 minus complement of at least 4, which is at most 3. Okay, so let me show you some tricks which they have not uh, asked, but let me show you some trick anyways. So let me create some more space. Okay, some extra things I'll do. Extra. Suppose they want probability of at most 3. At most 3 means probability of x less equal to 3. That means probability of 0 plus probability of 1 plus probability of 2 plus probability of 3. And that is equal to binom CDF. My n is 25. My probability of success is 0.04, and I'm adding from 0 to 3. So my last number is 3. So I do second verse, and I scroll down with the down arrow key to binom CDF, hit enter, 25, number of trials means n sample size, p is 0.04, x number of successes is 3, and hit enter. Go to paste and hit enter twice. And the answer is 0.9835. Okay. Suppose also another extra. Suppose they asked us to find out what is the probability of just 3 people having the flu out of 25. And that is equal to not binom CDF, it is binom PDF. Just one number is PDF. So again, 25.04, and this time we want to find the probability of x equal to 3, so we use the binom PDF. So second verse, we scroll down to binom PDF and hit enter, which is A, hit enter. Number of trials is 25, probability of success is 0.04, x value is 3. I bring the cursor on paste and hit enter and enter. And the answer is 0.06. There's a 6% chance. Sorry. I have to erase all of that. I'll get rid of this now. First, I'll move up a little bit, and then I'll use the erase key. Okay. Okay, so this is 0.06. Okay, and this is binomial CDF. Okay, now we will find out what is the average. So part D was asking to find the average and the standard deviation. So the average of a binomial distribution is given by this formula. Mu is the mean is n times p. In my case, n is 25 because sample size is 25 multiplied by p is 0.04. So 25 out multiplied by 0.04 should be 1. So on the average, actually 1 out of 25 people will have the flu. Okay, so the answer is 1. Okay, how about the standard deviation? Well, the variance sigma square formula is n times p times 1 minus p. So it is equal to 25 multiplied by 0.4, and then you can put a parenthesis 0.04, I'm sorry, multiplied by, so this is 0.04. Let me erase that and fix it. Confusion. So, 25 times 0.04 for P, and then you can put a left parenthesis 1 minus 0.04 in your TI-84 calculator and hit enter. So, and that will be equal to 25 times 0.04, then left parenthesis 1 minus 0.04, right parenthesis, and that is equal to 0.96. So what is the standard deviation? Is square root of variance. Variance is square root of 0.96. So you already have 0.96 on your calculator screen. You just hit second button on the top left corner, then x square. Second button and then x square in the first column. That gets you the square root. Now we want to put 0.96 inside the square root. Type in 0.96 and hit enter. And the answer is 0.98. So what does it mean? On the average, 1% out of 25 will have the flu, and the standard deviation will be 1. Okay, that means what? 1 minus 1 is 0, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So mean minus standard deviation. 1 minus 0.98 rounded to 1 is 1 minus 1 is 0, and mean plus standard deviation is 1 plus 1 is 2. So on the average between 0 and 2 people out of 25 people will really have the standard deviation. So an average variation from the mean is equal to 1, and the mean is also equal to 1. I will stop here today. If you have any question, comment, please write me a note. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Please let your friends know about this video if you liked it. And you and your friends, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button at the bottom right corner. See you later. Take care. Have a nice day. I'll come back next time with another interesting problem, interesting solution. Take care. See you. I just needed to fix this. So this will be P2 plus P3. Okay.